The Tale of the Frog Prince. Hello, dreamers! Welcome back to Dandelion Daydreams. Today, we're hopping into a tale of transformation, promises, and true friendship. That's right, it's the story of the Frog Prince. So, settle in and let's dive into this enchanting tale. Once upon a time, in a kingdom surrounded by deep green forests, there lived a beautiful princess. She loved to wander the woods and spend her days near an old well, tossing a golden ball in the air and catching it. This golden ball was her favorite treasure, and she always kept it close. One day, as she played by the well, she threw the ball too high. It slipped through her fingers and fell into the water with a splash. The princess leaned over the edge, but the well was so deep that she couldn't even see the bottom. Tears filled her eyes as she cried out, "Oh, my precious ball, what will I do?" Suddenly, a voice croaked, "Why are you crying, princess?" Startled, she looked around and saw a small green frog sitting on a lily pad. She explained her plight, and the frog offered to retrieve the ball for her. "But what will you give me in return?" he asked. The princess, desperate to have her ball back, promised the frog anything he wanted: jewels, fine clothes, even her golden crown. But the frog shook his head and said, "I don't want any of those things. What I want is your friendship. Let me eat from your plate, drink from your cup, and sleep on your pillow." Thinking it was just a silly frog, the princess agreed. The frog leapt into the well, and moments later, he emerged with the golden ball. Overjoyed, the princess snatched it up and ran back to the castle, forgetting all about her promise. That evening, as she sat at dinner with her father, the king, there was a knock at the door. When she opened it, there was the little frog. "Princess, you promised to be my friend," he croaked. Embarrassed, she tried to shut the door, but the king asked what was going on. Reluctantly, she told him about her promise. The king, wise and kind, reminded her, "A promise is a promise, my dear. You must honor your word." So, the princess let the frog in. He hopped up to the table and ate from her plate. He drank from her cup, and to her dismay, asked to sleep on her pillow. Though she found it unpleasant, the princess allowed him into her room. As the frog settled onto her pillow, he asked, "Would you kiss me goodnight, princess?" She recoiled, but something in his small, hopeful eyes softened her heart. Gathering her courage, she leaned down and gave him a gentle kiss. In that very moment, a magical transformation occurred. The little frog disappeared, and in his place stood a handsome prince. The princess gasped in surprise, and the prince smiled warmly. "Thank you, princess. I was cursed by a wicked sorceress and turned into a frog. Only the kindness and friendship of a true heart could break the spell." Over time, the princess and the prince became close friends, and their bond grew into love. They were soon married and lived happily ever after, ruling their kingdom with kindness and fairness. And so, dreamers, the tale of the Frog Prince teaches us the power of keeping promises, the value of kindness, and the magic of seeing beyond appearances. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more enchanting tales from Dandelion Daydreams. Keep dreaming, dreamers, and we'll see you next time for another magical adventure.